What is it? Happy Saturday, Wholesale to Million family. How you guys doing? So you guys, today I want to talk about, because I got some of you guys questions about the step-by-step, the King Khang step-by-step, how to virtually wholesale. So I want to take some time, answer any question you guys have, and kind of tells you what is included in the package, and everything like that. So this video might not be for a lot of you guys, but for those of you guys who wants to learn this business, who wants to do your first wholesale deal in 2019, and you need clear, actionable steps of exactly what to do, like you need a step-by-step guide, man, I am going to give you the King Khang step-by-step guide and show you how to do this wholesale business in 2019 and how to get that first wholesale deal done. Now, it's for those of you who has the work ethic, who wants to find, maybe you're looking for a new path, a new journey, a new career that you want to go at this, all right, that you want to take on, that you want to change your life in 2019. You don't want the next, 2020 to be the same as 2018 or 17 or so on, all right, you guys? All right, let me take my power energy drink. It's just a protein shake. I don't take energy drinks. I'm trying to keep all natural. Okay, so let me give you guys some shout out here for those of you guys who are looking for the step-by-step guide how to virtually wholesale. Drop me a comment with any question you guys have. What's up, Kong? I really want to virtually wholesale. That's right, man. I mean, once you know how to do a virtual wholesale deal, like you don't want to go back and go out there and meet with seller. Now, for some of you guys do want to go out there, meet up with seller because you are more like a face-to-face person, right? You enjoy that, which is completely fine. But I'm just saying, if once you know how to do it virtually, man, the whole whole country is in the palm of your hand, right? You can do it in any states. That's the beauty about once you learn how to be able to do it virtually. You don't need to depend on having somebody out in that area. You don't need to worry about connecting, partnering with people because you can do it virtually. I'm going to give you guys some shout out. If you guys can smash the thumbs up for me. Also to share this live. Let me see here. Christmas is around the corner, you guys. So a Merry Christmas, Merry early Christmas. Boom. Edmund Carter, what up, Kong? I have a pen and pad out waiting on you, bro. Oh man. All right, that means I cannot leave you hanging. So, dude, I mean, like, what? So I don't know if oh shoot, yeah. Tomorrow I won't be able to do a Q&A tomorrow. So yeah, any question you have, drop it in the comment right now. Yeah, I won't be able to do a Q&A tomorrow. So let's do a Q&A. Let's turn this into an open questions. Any question you guys have regarding wholesaling, let me know. First question, should I ever agree to pay the seller closing costs? Steve, yes, man, because when you come into an agreement with the seller, you say that as a buyer, we pay for all the closing costs, and that's kind of a what's the word? Oh my God, it's like a very simple word. That's kind of a benefit for going with you, right? With a cash buyer, that you're willing to pay for all the closing costs. So that's kind of one of the benefit that you can use to negotiate with the seller to get them to come off on price. Tana, Heather, Leah. Okay, I want to show you guys something. For those of you who haven't followed me on Instagram. Follow me on IG right now. Go to Khang, KHANG .WTM. Let me punch it in here. And I do some other different things on Instagram than we are on YouTube. Let me go ahead and let's get some IG family to join us live. Hold on a second. IG family, hit me up on YouTube right now. We're going live on YouTube to answer any question you guys have, to talk about my step-by-step King Khang step-by-step guide to virtually wholesale. So hop on there right now. Okay, so live now. Okay, I've got one exercise here that I want you guys to do with me a fun little exercise. You ready? And this little exercise is going to blow you away. Are you guys ready to do this fun little exercise? Comment yes. If you want me to show you this little fun exercise that is going to blow your mind away, then comment yes, and I'll show you. If not, go check it out on IG, on my Instagram page. Mandia Wally, how can I seek boots on the ground people in cities and states I want to wholesale in? That's a good question. So how you find boots on the ground is connect with other wholesaler, try to connect with some realtor. There's some realtor that's willing to do it for you, and offer to pay them something, offer to, in exchange for them helping you out, basically to get foot on the ground. You really start to have to network and build relationship with realtor, with other wholesaler. Maybe you have some friends or relative that is living in that area, because all you do is for boots on the ground, all you're really needing them is needing someone to be there to facilitate the showing between you, or between the buyer and the seller. That's it. That's all you need that person there for. So that person doesn't have to have any knowledge or any background of real estate investing. They just need to be there on behalf of your company to facilitate the showing, so the buyer and the seller doesn't discuss pricing, right? So you can tell the buyer, hey, we're gonna have someone there to facilitate the showing. You can check and look at everything you wanted to do. Just please be professional and respectful, that you don't discuss any pricing with the seller. So that's what the boots on the ground is for. Because if you want to take pictures, you can have the seller do that, and there's a company that will do that for you as well. So comment yes if you want me to show you this quick, short exercise that will blow your mind away. Just follow you on Insta. Great, man. Okay, let me show you this mind-blowing. All right, let's have a little fun. Let's have a little bit of fun. You guys ready? I'm going to show you this quick exercise that is going to blow your mind away. Okay, I want you to stand up. Oh, sorry, I got a phone call. Okay, I want you to stand up. Are you standing up? All right, what I want you to do is that it's going to be a fun little exercise, but it's going to blow you away. Okay, I want you to square your body like you're standing facing me right now. What I want you to do is now I want you to raise your right hand up, and I want you to turn to your left. So rotate to your left and go as far as you can go, but without moving your feet, right? Just twist your body and just try to go as far as you can. Go as far as you can, and when you can't go any further, just stop. Okay, now look at where your hand is pointing at. Okay, look at where your hand is pointing at. You got that? Come back, put your hand down, check this out. Now what I want you to do is I want you to visualize, so I don't want you to physically do this, but I want you to visualize that you are putting your hand up. Don't physically do it, but I want you to visualize that you're going to do the exact same thing, but this time you're able to move a foot or two further. So you're able to go a foot or two further. And I want you to visualize you doing that. Get a clear, vivid image of you doing that, and you're able to go a foot or two further. And try to visualize that a couple times. Okay, close your eyes. Trying to visualize that your hand is going up, you're turning, but this time you're able to go further, a foot or two further. You got it? Raise your hand up and turn and see how far you can go this time. Boom! Comment below and let me know, were you able to go further? You got to see it, believe it, achieve it. Comment below and let me know if you were able to go a little bit further. You see, you guys, for some of you, check this out. For some of you, you only see how you can go from point A to point B. You cannot see how to go to point C or D or F. If you can see it in here, you can hold it in here. You guys, I mean, all of this that I'm sharing with you that I've learned it, and it just blew my mind away. All right, you guys? So if you can see it in here, you can hold it in here. For some of you guys, your limited belief, your circumstance, your situation is holding you back from getting to point Z. And what it is the channel, what I want to share with you in the channel is the possibilities, right? When you can see what is possible, I want to show you the possibilities of what you can do and what you can do, all right, in wholesaling, how it can potentially change your life financially, all right? So that's pretty much it, man. If you like that little exercise, drop me a comment and let me know. I mean, it blew my mind away when I did it. So and the thing is, like, I don't believe in sit back, visualize your goals, and it'll come to you. And if that works, you guys, if that works for you, boom, show me some love. And the thing is, like, I don't believe sitting back and visualize and your goal will, like, things will just fall into your lap and your goal will come to you. Like, I don't believe in that. But what I do believe is that maybe you're in a situation or your circumstance right now is not very favorable for you. So when you look at your current situation, it doesn't make you want to do anything, right? It doesn't, I mean, who wants to go out there and do things when you feel like crap? When you feel like, when you feel like, my God, like your situation, do you know what I mean? So when you visualize you're achieving your goal, what that does is that puts your body in a state of mind where you feel joy, you feel excited, you feel pumped, and that is when you're going to take the necessary actions, all right? And it's going to attract the people, the things into your life to bring your goal into reality. That's what it is, you guys. So when you're excited, when you're pumped, when you're happy, that's when you want to go and do things. That's when you want to take the action, right? So you cannot look at your like, if you look at where you're at, because for some of you guys, you might be in a situation where you look at where you're at and you be like, yeah, I don't want to do shit, right? I don't want to do shit, because you can't see how you can get out of it. Like, you can't see how you can get further ahead in life. So you just don't. So that's what it is. It's like being able to visualize that. It gets your mood up, and it gets you in a different vibration, right? It gets you in a different vibe, so you can go out there and start taking action. And that action will lead into you meeting some people, the things that you attract that will help you to really bring your goal to life. Like, a lot of times, like my wife and I, we set a lot of goals where we really don't know how it's going to come to pass. But you know what? That's what it is. That's the power. If you got to be able to see it, believe it, and achieve it. Boom. Ba-da-bum-bum. Okay, Steve said, Kong, the person I assigned to didn't want to pay seller closing costs. Okay, Steve, let me ask you guys some questions. How do you guys solve that problem? Instead of you guys asking me, now I'm going to ask you the question. So Steve said, Kong, the person I assigned to didn't want to pay seller closing costs. So basically, Steve is saying that he assigned his contract to an end buyer, and that end buyer doesn't want to pay the seller closing costs. Now, I want to ask you guys is, how do you solve that problem? Comment in and let me know. So it's not just me sitting here talking. Let's get our brain going. I'm going to ask you, how do you solve that problem? And let's see what we got. My goals are to place all over the house CLS 63 and pics of the rental property. Heck yeah, man. Woo! That's right. Don't assign to him? Nope, that's the wrong answer. pay them yourself or go half with him? Alex, that's a good answer. So, tack on the money. Well, he already told end buyer how much money he's gonna assign it over for. Take it out the assignment fee. Yep, take it out the assignment fee. Ask the buyer first. Hey, would they be? So Steve, you would ask the buyer, hey, are you okay with go half on it? Are you okay? You know, we can help you out. Go half, split. And what it is that going to come out of your assignment fee. It's not going to come out of your pocket. But what it is if there is room. If there is room in your assignment fee, then that's what you do to make this work, Steve. Does that make sense? I agree because it was my first time and I made 17 on the assignment. Have you closed on it, Steve? If it's 17, okay, so tell me how much tell me what's the price, what's the purchase price, and how much the seller closing cost is. It's typically not that much. Split the cost. Close January 15th. Yeah, man. Split the cost. Pay the cost yourself. If bought for $130. Okay. So let me tell you how much the closing cost is. $130 plus 3%. It's roughly about 3%. So that's about $4,000 plus or minus. Because in different area, it's a little bit different. So I don't know. In our area, it's roughly about 3%. All right. So yeah, man. So just say, hey, you know what? Ask the buyer first if they're okay. Hey, what if you split it? If they just insist and say no, you know, I can't. I'm not going to pay the seller closing costs. Then just pay the. Your assignment fee is $15,500 minus $4,000 from that, man. So you'd be like, okay. So in your assignment, you just say you are going to pay. So you in your assignment you put assigner, which is you, are going to pay for seller closing costs. That's it, man. So $15,500 minus $4,000. Boom. So you make $13,500 and you get the deal done, right? Instead of closing it. There you go, man. And it's just going to come out of your assignment fee, Steve. So you don't have to come to the table with any money. The title company or the attorney is going to take whatever your assignment fee is minus the seller closing cost, and then the rest is going to go to you. Does that make sense? And some of you guys, you get like, I don't like reading. Like I have a really tough, like I'm not a good reader. And some of you guys' questions are like super long. Man, yes, that helps. Perfect, man. There you go, dude. So Steve, if that is your first wholesale deal, when you close it, shoot me a picture and let's get you onto the channel. For those of you who recently closed your first wholesale deal, drop me a comment or email me at, here, let me type in the email, wholesale to millions with an S at gmail.com, and let's get you onto the channel to share your stories and your first wholesale deal, man. And the thing is, you guys, you guys really, let me tell you the benefit of growing the channel. The bigger we are going to grow, what it is you guys know how I do the subscribe first wholesale deal interview. See, when you try to reach up to the power player, like the big dog, the power player that they're just crushing it already, it's really hard to connect with them, right? It's really hard to connect with them because their time becomes like so valuable where they really value their time. So it's really hard to connect with them, okay? But the subscriber first wholesale deal interview, these are people that are just recently closed their first wholesale deal. So what it is you can connect with these people a lot easier, all right, a lot easier, and they'll be able to, you know, maybe you guys end up doing JV deal together. They have buyers where if you have deals, they can help you close, wholesale it and things like that. So the bigger we grow, then I'm sure that eventually that there would be somebody that are wholesaling in your area that you can connect with, that you guys can do deal with, you guys can JV deal, all kinds of stuff, all right? How do I figure the percentage that the buyer will make? Edmund, I'm not sure what you mean by how do I figure the percentage that the buyer will make. I'm not sure what you mean, man. Kong, you're smarter than the average bear Kong, diploma or not. Kim Johnson, thank you for the kind word. I don't know about the smart, but I don't know about smart, but definitely. I mean, my wife and I are definitely a grinder. We have the work ethic that, like right now, like we're trying to grow our business, right? We're trying to grow a business, and there are things that we don't know that we're trying to figure out. There are people that we're trying to connect with, and I'm telling you, I mean, we're making mistake every single day. We're trying to figure things out every day. We're trying to put the puzzle together, right? I'm basically going through the same thing you're going. It's just at a different level. But what it is another different is that what I'm doing now is a lot funner than when I first started out, where I was trying to take care of all the bills, like making sure everything is taken care of, like all the basic need. Now it's like, if we connect with this people, we're going to try, right? We're going to do everything we can to figure things out, but we don't stress out over, because we can't make an extra $50, $60, $100,000, all right? So basically I'm telling you that, and want to be real with you. Not every day is rainbow. Not every day is a happy Monday, happy Tuesday. But I try to wake up and come into each and every single day with that kind of attitude. And because I know that if I come in with a negative, it's not gonna help. All right, it's not gonna help me, or it's not gonna benefit me. So rather, you gotta wake up and come into a day with a positive attitude, and just go at it. And know that whatever situation you're in right now, there are someone out there that's in worse. And do you rather that, or you rather this? So that's how I trick my mind to try to stay positive. And because when you're in a negative mood, you're not going to want to do anything. You're not going to want to call somebody to talk to them. You're not going to want to go meet somebody. You're not going to want to go to a seminar, or you're not going to want to jump on live and hear Kong talk crap, right? But you're not going to want to jump on and hear me jippy jappy, right? So you got to put yourself in that positive vibration, because that positivities will get your energy up, and will get you into doing things and taking the actions that is needed. But for those of you who are in a tight situation where I feel your pain. And do you know what the hardest thing is? The hardest thing is waking up every day, and you're 3 months in, you're 4 months in, you're 5 months in, you're 6 months in. For some of you, man, maybe you're a year in, and you'd be like, oh shit, I'm still at the same spot. But don't look at it like that. Look at what you have, how far you have came. How much you have learned. Look at how far you have came instead of how much further you have to go. All right, because I know the pain of waking up every day and like, man, everything's still the same. Like nothing has changes. And let me tell you, success don't happen overnight. It happens over time. But what you want to do is you want to stay consistent and just keep on going. And eventually, I promise you, if you stick to this business, the puzzle will start to come to you. Okay, so next. Okay, let me see here. Any other question you guys have? Let me see here. Any question you guys have? You guys said I'm using, what is it? Alex, ARV is 140, repairs 20, max, that's 20 pair max in repair, lock up at 51. How do I find a buyer willing to make a 20% or less, because I want 30K on this deal? Well, Alex, if you can't find a buyer because you're so you're so on, like, I gotta make 30K, If I can't make 30K, I'm not gonna do this deal. If you are like set on that, man, then if you can't find a buyer, and then it's a no deal, man. I mean, to me, you gotta come into, to me, there are times where you want to be firm, and there are times where you gotta be flexible. it's like Bruce Lee, it's like Bruce Lee said, be water, my friend, right? Like that's what he said. Like, be flexible. Okay? So every single, like he said, you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. So he said, be water, my friend. So to me, it's like, you got to be flexible, because if you are firm, then you break. But if you're flexible, try to break that. Right? So every situation's it's different. So a lot of people said, hey, a lot of people say, hey, here's my price, take it or leave it. For me, it's like I will start off like that, but if the situation changes, then I gotta blend in to see how I can make the deal done. The goal is to close the deal, is to make money. That is the ultimate goal. The goal is to how we can get this deal closed. The goal is not to say, hey, here's my deal, 10K, take it or leave it. 7,000, nope, I'm not going to take 9,000, nope, give me 10. Then if you can't find a buyer, then you're going to lose on the deal. So their deal where I set the price, the buyer came back, we try everything that we can already, and the buyer said, hey, you want 20,000, we want 20,000 for the deal, but our buyers can only pay 10, and they can close in 7 days. I said, let's go ahead and do it. Let's get it done. And the thing is, you guys, it's all about having a free mind, right? When you get the deal done, and like when your mind is free, like you can do more deals. That's what I'm saying. There's plenty of deals, right? So even though you didn't make the 20, you only make 10, but man, maybe the next phone call you make 50 or 60. So so my thing is coming to a situation being flexible. So Alex, it's up to you, man. And it's really like there's no right or wrong. It's just how you want to do it, right? You do you, right? There's no right or wrong. If you're firm, man, you'd be like, yep, that's how that's how I like to roll, Kong. I'm not like you, man. That's how I like to roll. That's cool, man. And I respect that. There's no problem with that. But I'm just trying to say that if you can't and you're stuck on making 30, then you might lose the deal. That's all I'm saying, man. Let me see here. I don't know if you guys have any other questions. For those of you guys who are new to the game, who are learning the game, the wholesaling houses game, and you are really serious about this business, but you're overwhelmed, you're lost, you don't know exactly the right path to take or what actionable step to take because you're overloaded with information, so you become confused. Then check out my King Khang step-by-step guide on how to virtually wholesale. Whether you want to do it virtually or not, that's up to you, but the exact same step is you're going to take. All right? I do it virtually, so I call it virtual wholesaling. The link is in the descriptions. Go to Wholesale to Million, no S, wholesale2million.com. For the first 22 people that prepay for it, then you save $50. It's only $4.50 for now. After January 1st, it'll be $4.99. That's when I'm looking to get the products done and delivered to you. It'll be digital. You'll be able to go on to my private Facebook group, and that is where you'll find even more value. It's a great community to be a part of, you guys. And obviously, I share with you guys more things on there than I do on YouTube because obviously those are for you guys that actually pay for the product. So I try to deliver more information on there as well. But the step-by-step included all the contract that I use, and I do a video on each and every single one of them, show you how to fill out each contract. But I'll share with you step by step. I don't know how many steps it's going to be. I don't know how much time. But one thing I do know is I want to include everything in there, all the basic. If I were to teach myself how to do the business, so I try to have everything in there as much as I can. All the basic need that you need to get started to do your first wholesale deal, and actionable, simple guide step each and every single day. Steven, what are ways to work on buyer's list? Steven, great questions. So let me tell you the power of having such a awesome Wholesale to Million family community. everybody that is watching, drop it in the comment and let Steven know what are some ways that you are doing right now that you are finding cash buyer. You ready, Steven? Let's get some feedback from the family. Matthew said, myhousedeal.com. There you go, man. Call your title company. Okay, great. You see, Steve? See, this is the benefit of being able to grow this family, right? Is because we can go in here and we can do something like this. Pop some ghosts out on Craigslist. Steve, go to attend the local RIA. If you want to do it virtually, don't need to attend the local RIA. You can go on a Facebook page and search for the local RIA. All right, go. So whatever, if you're in Baltimore, go ahead and go on a Facebook page and say real estate in Baltimore. If you're in like Texas, or whatever it is. But there should be a Facebook page dedicated to that, either that state or that area, and you'll be able to go on there and be able to. And there, obviously, you know, it's like it's like going to the local RIA, but now it's online. And you can post on there and say, hey, I'm a wholesaler in the area looking for some cash buyer. You know, PM me if you're looking interested. Give me your criteria, and there is a good way to build your cash buyer. Call the local realtor. Call all the local realtor in the area, and ask them and just let them know, hey, we got some deals here. Wanted to know if you have any cash buyer. So Steve, hope that helps, man. For those of you guys, have you guys got on the live cold call? Have you guys got on the live, or have you guys watched the live cold call I did yesterday? Gosh, this is good. Any other question you guys have? What is everyone doing for Christmas, man? I want to know. What is everyone doing for Christmas? And the thing is, you guys, in this channel, I want to share with you everything about wholesaling houses. I want to share with you guys what is possible, all right? I want to share with you what's possible, so that way you, right? So that way you can have an idea of what is possible. What's possible in this business, you guys, is the sky's the limit. You can turn your annual income into monthly, even weekly, if that is what you truly desire. And you see how I use the word desire, not want. So many people say I want, but how many people actually achieve it or get it? You have to truly desire it, like deep down in your core, like you want it more than anything, right? And that's how you're going to get it. Driving for $1 for Christmas. Tana Stanley, driving for $1 for Christmas. Well, you better put some Christmas lights around that car. And the thing is, you guys, you can't do the same thing and expect to get a different result. So many of you guys consistently doing the same thing day in and day out, and you're expecting to get a different results. So you can't expect a different results by doing the same thing. So change it up. Do something different. Let me see here. You guys don't have any questions at all? Oh, I got a question for you guys. My questions for you guys is that I am going to Maxwell events. So I wanted to know, if I go, right, who want to meet up? Like, is that a question? Yeah. So I'm gonna go to the Maxwell event. Who is going? Drop me a comment and let me know. Okay, now before you, who is not going? But now that I am going, you are going. That's the question. So I'm gonna go to Maxwell event. Those that weren't planning to go, but because I go, you go because we can meet up. Drop me a comment and let me know. Man, I want to know. I want to know how much love it is in the house. Drop me a comment and let me know. So the event is March 22nd to 24th. So I'll actually be in Vietnam. I'll come over here. I'll fly to a mastermind, and then from the mastermind I'll go to Texas. So it's actually a busy month. But what is the date? Oh man, Max is not doing a good promoting. No, I'm just kidding. So Max event here, I'm putting in here for you guys. March 22nd. I'm promoting it for him, man. I hope he watched this. Maxwell events is March 22nd to 24th. So buy your ticket now, ASAP, before it runs out. Now here's my question for you guys. For those of you who weren't planning to go, now that I go, you're going. Like I want to know is that if I go, will you go? If you weren't even planning to go. That's what I wanted to know. And man, we're gonna do some crazy things there. So bring your deals. Bring going to purchase my ticket. Greg, my question for you, dude. Greg, were you already planning to go, or because I go, you go? Putting you on the spot, dude. I wanted to know when and how much if you are going, Kong. I don't know how much the ticket is, to be honest with you. I don't know how much the ticket is. But I want to know is if I go, you go. If I'm gonna go, are you gonna go? That's what I want to know. And the thing is, you guys, bring your deal. Bring your deal. And man, let's work on your deal and let's see if we can put any deal up under contract while I'm there. I want to do something. When I'm there, I want to do something a little different. Like 600 a piece starting. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that is. So let me get. So if you have a seller that you want me to talk to, boom, no recording. If you have a seller you want me to talk to, bring it. When in October was amazing experience. Steve, I go if you go. Hey, Steve, I'm going if you go. That's what I want to know, man. If I go, will you go? Like me? Okay, so my question is, you guys haven't planning to go to the event, but I'm saying if I go, will you go? That's what I want to know. I got my room booked at a DoubleTree down the streets if anyone wants to network. Yes, Kong, please, because of you, buddy. Let me see here. Are you a wholesaler? V2, that's all I do, man. I virtually wholesale 100%. No flipping, no nothing. All I do is wholesale. Wholesale houses. Any other questions you guys have? For those of you guys who are having trouble talking to seller, negotiating, talking to seller, check out my King Khang Amazing Seller Script package. The link is in the description. I'll share and teach you how to dominate and crush it on the phone. Like you don't know what you don't know, man. Because in the package, it will... you have to like really like... you have to really see it. It's I'll show you how to crush it on the phone, convert more leads into deals, and lock more property on a contract. I'll show you how to actually close and lock deals up on a contract virtually. Any other questions you guys have? Drop it in the comment and let me know. I'm trying to. Sorry, you guys. Some reason my phone is. V2, how do I become a wholesaler? Well, if you are serious about this business, man, and you want to learn, and you want to master how to do it and get your first wholesale deal done in 2019, if that's one of your main goal, is to learn how to do this business and be able to close your first wholesale deal in 2019, then here's the link to, if you want to buy my step-by-step King Khang step-by-step guide on how to virtually wholesale. I'll share with you, I'm actually working on it right now. The package is not done. So that's why for those of you who wants to take advantage of it, if you prepay for it now, you save $50. So it's $450. But if you're going to wait until it's out, which is January 1st, then you're going to pay full price for it. It's $499. All right? But in the step-by-step guide, I'll show you and break it down and make it extremely as simple as can be, like a high school dropout, making it simple. All right? So I'll share with you actionable step where you're going to do each video. Like I'll share with you the basic each steps, and I'm going to share with you how to find a motivated seller, how to find a cash buyer, what CRM to use, what phone numbers that you need to use to start, basically what company that you need to use your phone to start tracking your marketing, right? When you send out your marketing, instead of using your personal cell phone number, what phone number do you use to put on there? All right, so I'm going to share, I'm not going to go into like details. I'm just going to go the basic enough for a basic need, right? Just basic need that you need to do this business and to get your first wholesale deal done. So it's not going to be complicated, just a basic thing, like if I were to teach myself when I first started how to do this business and how to get it done. You guys, if you find any value in this video, smash the thumbs up and share the video. Gets more people onto the family. As I'm waiting for the so any other questions? Let me see here. Yes, Khang, I have a question. Your question is, hey Khang, if you need to create an introduction video to seller, what would you say to introduce your service? Maria. So hey Khang, if you needed to create an introduction video to seller, what would you say to introduce your service? Mariah, I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to say. Are you trying to say if you were to cold call? And how do you introduce yourself? Like how do you start off the phone call? If that's something you're interested, then you should check me out on Instagram. I posted a video yesterday sharing with you, either yesterday or the other day, sharing with you how I start off the cold call conversation or my pitch with the seller. Oh, I put in the wrong one. Because some of you guys are confused. You guys don't know how to start the conversation or make your pitch to the seller when you cold call to get them hooked. So follow me on Instagram, check out the video, and I'll share with you how I did it. Kim Johnson, is the script included in that? Kim, the script is not included in that. Because I figured if I were to include the script, I would have to charge like $1,000 just to make it fair for everybody. So the script is not included. It's just included in there step by step. I'm sure that's going to be over 7 or 8 different steps that I'm going to share with you. But the step-by-step guide does not include the King Khang Seller Script. All right? It only includes all the contract, all the steps that I'm going to share with you how to do this business and how to close your first wholesale deal. And you also get access to my private Facebook group. Woo! That's a bonus, okay? So you get access to my private Facebook group, and that's on there, you guys. You will be able to go on there and network with massive action taker. Like, these are people that are just like you and I, that have that are willing to take the next step and leap of faith to make that investment in ourselves, so we can take our life and our business to a whole nother level. I'm probably gonna get some hate on that because my my tone of voice just changed into a girl. Oh, if you want to create a YouTube video. Yeah, if you want to create a YouTube video, I actually did that on my I actually did that, and I hired somebody from Fiverr to actually do those kind of video. And obviously, I type in of what I want them to say. But pretty much what it is Mariah, all you need to do is just share with them like the benefit of your company. I would say something like, "Hi, my name is Mariah. Welcome, hi, my name," if you were to cold call, it's different, right? I would say, "Hi, my name is Mariah. I'm with blah, blah, blah." You can say, "I'm with a local investment group. We're looking to buy some properties in the area." If you're just looking to talk about your service and say, "Hi, my name is Mariah. My company's, our company's blah, right? Our company is, let's say, our company is Home Buy Express, and we buy properties in any condition, any situations. The nice thing about selling us your property is that you don't have to worry about doing any repairs. We also offer to pay for all the closing costs. So things like we offer to pay for all the closing costs. We're buying the property as is. We can close on the date of your choice." So things like that. So you start naming off all the benefits that your company will do for them. If you're looking for a quick hassle-free sales, if you're in a situations where you're looking to sell your property for quick cash, something like that, right? And then that's how you you add in, right? So what you want to do is you want to name off some things that they might be dealing with, right? If you're behind on your payment, if you're facing foreclosure, if you're in a divorce situations, if you're having if you're tired of being a landlord, here's what our company do, right? And then start naming off your benefit. Hope that helps, Mariah. Steve, to virtual wholesale, don't you need buyers lists for every market you are wholesaling? Absolutely, man. But every market, the answer is absolutely. But nowadays you can do everything virtual. You can find your buyer virtually, right? With all the sites that you can post your ad on. I mean, how do you find your buyer in your local area? Don't you? I mean, besides going to meetup, the meetup, or you go to your local area. How do you find your deal when you're wholesaling locally? You still have to market it, right? You still have to market it on all kind of social media platform. You also make phone calls. It's the exact same thing. It's just that you're doing it in another states, and you won't have to go into the whole meetup. Let me see here. Let me see here. Any other questions you guys might have here? As you guys are punching in questions, maybe I should give you guys some shout out. I haven't done a shout out in a long time. As I shout out your name, be sure to smash the thumbs up. Liz, Stay Ready Johnson, Alex, Tana, Kim, Bigger Pockets. Yeah, Bigger Pockets is another good place to start networking with. See, the thing is, you guys got to understand, sometimes there's so much information out there, which is good, but it could always cause you confusion, right? I don't know if I said that right. Confusion? Yeah. There's so much information out there, but it could cause you confusion because you are trying to learn from so many different people, and also too is you hearing information from so many different people because everyone does it a little bit differently, right? And you're getting information from so many different sources that you don't even know like what's right, what's wrong, what's right to do, what's not to do. Like you don't know what to do because now you're confused and you're lost. And I know how that felt. So that's why I always, it's like you're trying to make, so basically here. So basically you want to, so you, okay, so I give you this tea, and you be like, hey Kong, I really, really like this tea. I want to make the exact same tea that you're drinking. And I'll give you the ingredients, right? I'll give you the ingredients, but then you start to research and you be like, oh, hey, some other people making, similar tea, but their ingredient is a little bit different. So you try to mix it together. And guess what happened? Most of the time, your tea is not going to come out the same tea as the one that I gave you, because you are mixing a whole bunch of ingredients together. See, so the thing is, what you want to do is you want to, if you, so what I would do if I were you is pick one or two people that you felt connect with, or that you feel like, yeah, you know what, the way that they do it, yep, that's how I like it, and learn from that one or two person, and then just zone everything out. So if it's not me, dude, unsubscribe, zone me out, right? Because a lot of times the confusion is going to cost it's going to cost you like you don't know what to do, like you're lost. So pick a one or two people that you like, and then just dive in, study them, study them, learn from them, and then just focus on those two, one or two person, man. Let me see here. Jim Lee, how do you wholesale probate? Jim Lee, probate, man, it's just like any other deal. You know, you guys, like probate for you wholesale like any other deal. So all you need to worry about is that what are you getting under contract for? And is that price that you got under contract for, is there room in there for you to make a profit when you send it out to the buyer? Whether it's probate, whether it's a short sale, whatever it is, as long as the number works, then you can still wholesale like a normal deal, like any normal deal, if that makes sense. So don't get worried about that. Oh man. Any other question you guys have? Let me see here. I'm trying to read some of you guys' questions. Let me ask you guys these questions here. Okay, so here's on my Instagram, and let me ask you guys these questions. I'm going to show you guys a picture real quick here. Would you guys ask, like before I would never do this, but now I just don't care anymore. But I'll share this with you. Would you ask some random guy to take a picture? So we went to Costco, and this guy was wearing a hat. So you guys haven't followed him on Instagram, hit me up on IG. And I asked him, he walks by, and I just asked him to take a picture, because I said, your hat is so cool. Can I take a picture with you? Before that, I would never do that, you guys, because I would feel so uncomfortable doing it. But the reason why I take that picture and I share it with you guys is you have to get uncomfortable, okay, if you want to succeed. Because what you're going to do is you're going to make some cold call. When you see people in the streets, you be like, hey, we buy houses. You know anybody looking to sell their house for cash, right? You have to be able to approach people and just say and get uncomfortable. And by doing this, it's just going to help you with that. And the thing, so you have to get uncomfortable. And when you grow, that's when you get uncomfortable. Growth is when you get uncomfortable, right? Because if you're comfortable, which means you're doing the same thing every single day, you're not growing. So when you try to grow, which means you have to get outside of your box. You have to go meet new people. You have to go pick up new tools. You have to go learn new things. You have to go to that seminars. Maybe you have to fly somewhere to go meet that person. So it becomes uncomfortable because it's not your norm, right? It's not the normal thing that you're doing. But yeah, man. So let me see here. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see. Try to see if you guys have any other questions you guys have. Let's go for another 5 minutes, so that'll be 1 hour. Any other question you guys have, drop it in the comment. If you're new to the channel, smash the subscribe button, hit that bell notification so when I upload a new video or when I go live, you guys make sure to check it out. You guys be getting notified so you don't miss out on the fun things. And the thing is, you guys, when you first start out in this business, like you really just need to be like, you really need like when you, I think, like, to me, when you know that you are like a true entrepreneur, like, I don't know if this is a correct statement or not, but as for me, and this is just for me, as for me, when you know that you are an entrepreneur, that all you do, like, you eat, you think, like, you eat, you sleep, you shower, all you think about is, let me see here. I want to make sure that like, all you think is about is business. Like that, like my wife and I, when we talk, like, we talk about a business, how we can grow, how we can make more money, like business, right? And obviously, making more money, then it gives back, you know, then we think about how to give back and the charity and things like that we want to do, right? But all you think is about is business growth, and you want to grow, and just things like that. So what I'm trying to say is, like, you have to, like, if you want to succeed, you have to constantly think, you sleep, like, you dream about wholesaling, like, you dream about how to find seller, how to find buyers, like it's like that. People say obsessed. Yeah, you have to get pretty obsessed. Crispy ad asked, who knows on here how to deal with realtor, and mentioning your exit strategy plan to put on their contract. Crispy, okay. Oh, for those of you guys who know, drop me a comment. I'm asking you. Obed Amakma, where do I start? Well, you can start by, I guess you're trying to say you can figure out this wholesaling. You can start by, you know, just searching on YouTube how to wholesale houses. I'm sure that you find a lot. But if you really want guidance step by step, then you can check out my King Khang step-by-step how to virtually wholesale, where I teach you. I am working on it right now. The product is not done. I'm working hard on it, trying to get it done for you guys that prepay for it. It will be ready by January 1st of 2019, so you can kickstart your wholesaling houses game and change your life in 2019, and make 2019 the best year of your life. Oh man. Let me see here. Okay, we got about 1 more minute. Any other questions you guys have so we can wrap this up? If you haven't followed me on Instagram, hit me up on IG. Okay, so Crispy, okay, let me tell you guys something about okay, this is a great question, and I actually have you guys ask this questions all the time. And this question is from Crispy. Crispy's like wants to know is, I'm stuck using realtor agent contract and mentioning my exit strategy plan. Supposedly putting an or a sign it's not valid in their language, etc. How can I put ways for me to back out in case? You guys are ready? I used to be, okay, for some of you guys are so worried about contract, and that because you're afraid that contract holds you accountable and all of that, right? It just really worries you. And I had that worries when I first started out as well. And it was also another thing that kind of holds me back, because I was so worried about signing contract with people, especially with a realtor. Because now I'm using their contract, and their contract's like this. That's how many pages, right? Maybe I'm exaggerating. And I was like, oh man, I don't want to read through all that. And even if I do read through all that, I'm not going to even be able to understand, right? And so here's what, let me make it simple for you. So now you can put on a blindfold and you can sign that contract. So you tell the agents this, and this is going to give you a way out if you either don't want to move forward to buy the property, or if you can't find a buyer. This is how you do it. Does not matter how many pages is in there. All you need to do is this one thing, is tell the agents that, hey, I want to have either an inspection or a feasibility contingent. That's it. That's all you want to do. So you tell them, all I need is a inspection or a feasibility contingent in my contract. And that so the inspection, right? The inspections give you a way out. The feasibility give you a way out. And you want to get as much time on it as you can. And all you need to tell the agent is, I need an inspection or a feasibility contingent in there. And that feasibility or that inspection contingent, it gives you a way out if you, for some reason, you're like, oh, the grass is too tall. I don't want it. Oh, the color of the paint of the house, I hated it. Don't want it. You don't have to hire an inspector or get a legit report. You can give them whatever you want. Like, nope, the number doesn't work. I'm sorry, number doesn't work. So the and or sign should not be an issue if you can explain it right. So you just tell an agent. So let's just say, what's his name? Oh, Chris. So Chris, let's say you're an agent. I'll be like, hey Chris, I would like to put an offer on this property with you, man. And on the purchase and on the purchaser name, could you put my name and then and or sign? And Chris, you might ask me, why? Right? You could ask me, Khang, I don't know if the seller likes the and or sign, or maybe the other listing agents is having question about and or sign, and just say, hey Chris, look, you know, I actually work with a lot of partners in the area, and we acquire property, we buy, fix, and flip a lot of properties in the area. To be honest with you, I don't know which partner that I'm going to end up partnering with, so I don't know which name we're going to take title. And this is, this is typically for our tax purposes and for our accounting. It could be in an LLC name. My partner could take title, like I don't know yet. But if you put and or sign, we'll be able to let you know that before closing, right? And also, Chris, could you please put a feasibility or a contingent in there, an inspection contingent in the contract for me? I would like 15 days, 30 days, 45, whatever days that you can get from the realtor. That's it, man. As long as you have those two, as long as you have the contingent in there, you're good to go. Like I don't care if it's a 10, 20 page, 30 page contract. As long as you have a contingent, you tell the agents that, hey, and that will give you a way out. So I hope that Chris, I hope that makes sense, man. So now when they sent me deal, like I just sign it. No, I just looked, and then I saw right in there it said, inspection contingent, a 15-day inspection contingent, a 30-day inspection contingent. Oh, there's a feasibility contingent. So you can't have both. You can choose one or the other, and it doesn't matter which one you choose. So typically the agent said, oh yeah, you know what? We don't need to put both on there. Put one or the other, doesn't matter. And then just have them put the date on there. That's it, right? And within that 15 days or 30 days, you can walk away from the deal. Say, I can call you back like this, Chris. Like, I've never seen the property before. I can call you back like this. Chris, number doesn't work, man. I'm out, bro. Yep, number doesn't work. I'm going to cancel it. That's it. And that agent will have to send you the cancel addendum, right? And what it is for some of you guys, well, Khang, what about my earnest money? Within that time period, you're able to get your earnest money back. So you cancel within that 15 days or 30 days, whatever the period is, you'll be able to get your money back and you'll be able to walk away scratch free. All right, and that's the beauty about wholesaling. And because you're not gonna buy the property. All right, you're not gonna buy the property. All you're doing is that you're going out there, you're finding discounted property, you're able to negotiate, lock that deal up, lock that property up on a contract, and that contract gives you equitable interest, which means it gives you the legal to either buy it or assign it over to somebody else. And the beauty about wholesaling is you have no, to me, 1% risk, all right, is that the only risk that you are having is possibly losing your earnest money if you went past your inspection period. That's the only thing. But if you don't, like you never lose your earnest money, right? If you stay within that time period frame of your inspections period. And now the fix and flip game, that is risk. Man, I fix and flip before, I know. And I put a post, I put a video, I think on, I put a video on, and some of you guys comment, I don't know who it is, but one of you guys commented, said, hey Kong, maybe you're buying it wrong. Dude, I was buying these property at like major discount. Like I was buying it like 50% off. Okay? I was buying it like super low. But I got myself in so much trouble because when I first started, I have no construction background. I didn't have any experience. I didn't know what laminate flooring is. I didn't even know what laminate flooring is. I didn't know what sheetrock is. I didn't know what siding means, right? I really don't. I have no knowledge, no vocab of the construction world. So when I jump into and I was taking on major project, like this house, one of the house was, part of the house was burned. The other part was there's a foundation issue. The house is completely gutted. All these houses were built like 1907, 1910. And I was taking this project on like I was an experienced flipper. So I went in and I just make a bunch of mistakes. The nice thing, the one thing that I was fortunate is that we have never lost any money on any of our flip deal. But there was so much risk involved because one of the deal would have cost us about $200,000 like in the hole. It started out from a potential profit of $65,000 or $75,000 down to like we walk away with a couple $1,000. And that's just me going in and making all the mistakes, right? I was in and I was just learning and I was making a bunch of mistakes. So, but I was very, very blessed and very fortunate enough to walk away, making money on every single deal. But I'm just saying when you play the fix and flip game, man, you have to know your margin, you have to know your number, and you must be able to be on top of your contractor. That's where the tricky part is, being on top of your contractor. And for some of you guys who are getting private and hard money, man, I'm telling you, man, it's a stressful game. And it's not the game that I want to play. It's not the game that I want to play. I want to play the wholesaling houses game. I want to play the game that provides me with the time freedom and can get me the financial freedom that I want. Better than you said, I have shrimp fried rice. Nice, bro. Dude, it makes me want to go have some pho, dude. I want to go have some pho. John and Kong, great. Thank you so much for the awesome info. No problemo. Better smash the thumbs up and smash the subscribe button then, bro. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for you guys' time. I really appreciate every one of you guys that able to join me live. And if you do really like me that much, then really smash the thumbs up. Really share this video. Get more people onto the family. The goal is trying to see, let me see. By January 15th, see if we can get to 20,000 subscribers. We're not that far apart, are we? Let me see how far away are we. Hold on a second. We're not that far away. Oh, we can totally do it. Come on, you guys. By January 15th, let's get to 20,000 subscribers. We're at 16,675 subscribers. Woohoo! And I've obviously could have not done it without you guys. Could have not done it without my family. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much. I really enjoy it. Thank you so much for every single one of you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Hopefully I'll be able to jump on live for a short one to say Merry Christmas to every single one of you. So have a great rest of your day. Ciao.